There are lots of believers who want to walk in power, but they've got no altars. I'm not just talking about the NSPVD altar of fire. I'm talking about you yourself being the altar. Apostle Paul says, by the mercies of God, I beseech thee, therefore, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable to God. And it says, which is your reasonable service. It is not that heaven has no power to give, but there's no altar for it to fall on. Every time the devil begins to weaken your altar potential, it means the devil wants you to leak power. Remind people, I'm not wasting my time when I am praying. I am servicing the altar that will serve me. Remind them, when I study the word the way I study, it's not a waste of time. Listen, people of God, every man that must survive and thrive in the earth realm must be connected to an altar. That is absolutely amazing. I think that every man that will walk on the mountain and be able to stand tall in his generation must become an altar. That's not all. People of God, did you see that the angel took fire? You can't walk in power without fire. He maketh his angels spirits and his ministers flames of fire. Every day you study the word, it is like you using a fan and you are fanning your fire until the spirit be poured upon us from on high. The wilderness will become a fruitful land, and the fruitful land will become a forest. Every time you are fanning your fire, every time you are in prayer, you are raising the fire potential, because your fire has not yet become an inferno. That's why it has not affected some other members of your family. It's still burning for you alone. But I want you to know that what is on your shoulder is not just a fire that will be for you. It's a fire that needs to move from where you are and begins to invade your children, begins to invade your brothers, begin to invade your sisters. Fan the fire more. It has an assignment. Fan the fire more. It will not end in your generation. Fan the fire. I might have fire that's enough, but I want the fire that will spread to my brothers, spread to my sisters, spread to every area. Somebody turn the fire. Out of you shall proceed fire that will burn down satanic works in your community, in your bloodline. Out of you shall proceed fire that will save a generation. Out of you shall proceed fire that will burn down cycles in the bloodline. Out of you shall proceed fire that will terminate wickedness. Some people will say, but you've done enough. You don't know my assignment. You don't know my assignment. Oh, let me talk to men and women on assignment. There's so much on your shoulder. What God is saying in this service, don't just carry fire that is enough for you. If your destiny must matter beyond where you are, you need fire that will run like a fountain. I know what I am saying. I know this fire, you must find it enough, otherwise it will become drama. You need this fire, you must find it enough. A generation is waiting. They want to collect fire. They want to collect something from you. Fan the fire, let it blaze. Fan the fire, let it grow. Fan the fire, your brothers need it. Fan the fire, your family foundation needs it. Fan the fire. Let me hear you turn the fire.